Hello everybody, and welcome back to Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights, Hordes of the Underdark. In the last session, we infiltrated a beholder den, fighting our way through all of that and taking out pretty much everyone in that place, including a incredibly powerful obelisk of anti-magic that was making my life quite difficult below the main level of the beholder's lair, and getting myself an item which produces a AoE effect of anti-magic, which is pretty cool. I've now made my way to the entrance, which I'm fairly certain is the entrance to the Illithid den here. So we're gonna pop inside and find out. Ugh, where am I? Nope, wrong. Oh, hello.
Another slaver, hey? Well, you don't want to go into Zovakmur without your leader wearing one of these.
He wraps the helm on his head.
Those mind flayers don't see much difference between slave eyes and slaves. If you aren't protected, they'll turn on you as soon as you speak to them. A quick tip from one slaver to another.
And where can I get one of those helmets? Although my helmet does the same effect, I think.
What's wrong with you, Yoran? We've got the numbers advantage here. Let's pick up some more stock. He makes a good point. You're outnumbered, and I bet you'd fetch a nice price at the next slave auction.
Hey, look, if you attack me, you're all dead.
We'll take that chance.
All right.
Attack!
That's it for you. Take the.
Ooh. Helm of Shielding. A +4 war axe. Ooh, padded armor +6. So commonly warns slavers who deal with Illithids, the Helm of Shielding protects the user against mental telepathy and other psionic powers. Ah, okay. Without the helm's protection, the slave trade would be impossible, as the Illithids are prone to attack any vulnerable non-Illithid they speak with. Okay, so I've got to swap this helmet out then. So my cowl of warding, which gives me freedom and no mind-affecting spells, not quite as effective as not being able to have my mind read. So that's the difference. What I might do quickly... Actually, hang on. I keep forgetting I have a portable...
Once again, you have summoned me, mortal. Of course.
I keep forgetting I can actually sell stuff to this guy if I need... Oh, got it. Yeah, I'll leave those boards there. Cool. Something about the waterfall. Ooh.
Boss?
Yes, Deacon? You think the tentacle heads be able to read Deacon's thoughts too? I think your thoughts would be a bit beyond their comprehension, Deacon.
Oh, that's such a nice thing to say about Deacon, boss. He's good to little Deacon.
I love Deacon so much. Fake waterfall, eh? Vacant-looking drow, expressionless Druga, witless Mephiblin. Okay. The Illithid tentacles twitch in nervous agitation as you approach. It speaks with a voice you hear only in your mind. These are the caverns of Zovakmur. What business do you have here? I've come to purchase thralls from your auction. Mindflayer considers your words. You feel it probing your thoughts, though it cannot penetrate the protective shield your helmet has built around your mind. It is rare to have a human buyer in our thralls, but you would not be the first. But your thoughts are hidden to me. You will have to remove your helm before I let you in. I'm here to buy thralls, not become one. The helm stays on. I'm here to buy thralls. Step aside, or see you at the next auction. Nah, I'll just go with that one. Yeah, the helm stays on. You can't be sure, but it almost seems as if the Mind Flayer is laughing. You cannot blame me for trying. Very well, you may keep the helm that protects your mind. I will allow you to pass the outer ring of Zvokmur. But know that the Elder Brain is aware of your presence and knows your thoughts, even if they are strangely muted to me. Ooh. There's an Elder Brain here?
Well met.
Strange half smile and a vacant expression is all the response you get.
Greetings.
Right, so these are the guys that have been mind wiped by the Illithids. This is so weird.
It's hard to write without good light, boss. Deacon need ink that glow in dark.
That's a good idea, Deacon, actually, yeah. Glow-in-the-dark ink? Hell yeah. Lizard folk, merchant, adamantine bartender? Whoa, how awesome is this guy?
Welcome.
Oh, hell yeah, I want one. The golem addresses you in a deep, ponderous voice. 740... Oh, hang on, I should do this. No, I had a different...
749 years, 17 days, 3 hours and 14 minutes ago, my creator thought this would be a good place to set up a bar.
Wow. You be here a real long time. Deacon bet you're real busy, huh?
You are the first ones who ever asked me for service.
Oh, that'd be sad. Hey, maybe you can buy something, boss. Maybe you can get a prize for being the first customer.
Sure. Give me a drink. He draws a grimy mug full of brownish sludge and hands it to you. I will have a drink from the mug. I'm immune to knockdown, but... Okay. Did I just get robbed? No? Alright, awesome.
Welcome.
2 customers in one day. This is exciting.
What is this place? Ooh, pardon me.
This is the Poison Chalice.
The Poison Chalice Palace Tavern. My tavern. Ever since my creator died, most of the merchants who visit the Illithids come here. I think they feel safer being here together. Alright, I want to ask you something else. Oh, who are you?
I'm the bartender here. I was booked to serve the needs of the customers. But until you, I haven't had any.
Something else? Nope, that's it. Alright. I'm going to be going now. Oh, hello there.
Speak to my master if you wish, but don't try anything.
Alright. Lizard folk saliva.
Greetings of the age to you.
A officer. Odd. Are you a slaver? It's up on your sun-scorched world. Or have you come here to watch the pit fights?
Tell me about the pit fights.
Some like to watch their purchasers battle each other in combat, though I think it is foolish waste of merchandise. Even if your thrall wins, the Illithid destroy their minds in preparation for the contest. They turn them into savage animals. It makes for a better fight. If you're interested in this spectacle, you should speak to the Illithid pit boss in the center of town. He will handle any wagers you wish to make. I'm interested in buying a thrall, I guess? You should check out the auction lot in the center of town. I'll be going there myself later. If you purchase a thrall, they will prepare them for the pits at no extra charge.
Oh, that's good business. I'm actually trying to get access to the Elder Brain.
He laughs. Only Illithid are given access to the Elder Brain. They won't let you in, surfacer. You could speak to the guards by the teleporter on the southeast if you're desperate, but they're more likely to send you off to the fighting pits than take you to the Elder Brain.
Well, that could be interesting. If they send me to the fighting pits, I might be able to fight my way out.
Goodbye, surfacer.
And we have Dwagar slavers.
Hello to you there.
We don't see many like you down here, Surfacer. At least not unless you're serving the Illithid thralls. Always good to have protection against the mind flayers and their mental powers, isn't it? You can't trust the tentacle heads. The Illithid may be willing to trade thralls with us, but you know they just soon turn on us into thralls. That or watch us batch each other over the skulls in the fighting pits.
Is any Illithids in here?
And you won't. The mind flayers don't come into the bar. They say it's because they respect our right to privacy in here, but they don't believe that. The Illithids just don't have any respect for us. Personally, I think the golem at the bar is what keeps them away. They say this tavern was built by a Duergar entrepreneur 7 centuries ago as a place for the non-Illithid visitors. As a place for the non-Illithid visitors to stay. I don't know if the story is true, but it would explain how this place came to be, and it would explain why the Illithids stay clear. The golem would probably attack them on sight.
Alright. Well, I'll be going now.
It's goodbye, Surfacer.
Interesting. Nothing else in this place? No, just people. Alright, so we know they've got fighting pits and thralls. Mind Flayer Merchant. You feel an urgent prodding in your mind as the Illithid attempts to touch your thoughts. Unable to breach the protection of your helm, it grudgingly retreats. When you address it, the Illithid words are filled with contempt.
I will not sell you wares to one of humankind. Your race is fit for thralls and nothing more.
Oh, well, fuck you. Unlike the other Illithid here, this Mind Flayer makes no effort to probe your mind as you approach. You don't know if this is a good or a bad sign.
Welcome, human surfacer.
Unlike some of my fellow possessors, I am willing to do business with those of the thrall races. And who are you?
I'm a shopkeeper, a simple merchant, and like all the other possessors who come here to the market, but unlike them, I'm willing to trade with you. And why? The Elder Brain has opened Zovokmur to other races for the thrall trade. Despite this, other possessors cannot overcome their contempt and loathing for you inferior races. But I trust the wisdom of the Elder Brain, and I'm willing to set aside my revulsion to do business with you, just as those who buy and sell thralls have.
Alright, I need to speak to the Elder Brain.
Opening Zovokmur is one thing, but I do not know if the Elder Brain will speak to one of the Thrall race. If you truly want an audience with the Elder Brain, you will have to speak to those who guard the entrance to the Great Chamber. You can find them in the southeast of the city.
Alright. Well, let's see what we got for sale. Ooh, this is a nice looking glove. What's this do?
Nash's Gravadishtabran.
Lord Nasher of Neverwinter prides himself on fighting capability, and the gloves gave him an added bonus to his already considerable discipline. Wounded in an encounter with Umber Hulks, Nasher sought shelter in a small cave. A sneaker goblin living within snatched the gloves from Nasher and disappeared into the dark. This item is one of 4 other items that once belonged to Lord Nasher. Ah! Okay, well I might as well pick that up then, if there's multiple, like a bonus to getting other than if I could find the other items, that'd be kind of cool. Nymph Cloak 5, Master Adventurer's Robe, Nymph Cloak plus 6. Yes. Okay, cool. Thank you for allowing. Man, the horrors look horrible. Okay, so what do we got up here? Ah. A human inferior, I have yet to purchase a human thrall. You feel a faint touch of an Illithid as it seeks out your mind, but the protection of your helm keeps your thoughts shielded. Sensing your defenses, he withdraws. Greetings, human creature. It is not often we see your kind here in Zovokmur, except as thralls, of course. No doubt you are here for the auction. Never fear, we'll be starting soon. Okay.
The next bid is for a human female, quite remarkable for her species. She comes from a good healthy stock and is also a competent warrior, should you choose to put her into the pits. Some questions. Although it is difficult to read the expression on the tentacle-faced creature, it gets the sense it is mildly repulsed. I'm willing to sell you a human buyer. I'm willing to sell to a human buyer, but not lower myself to answering questions from one of the thrall races. Alright. You saying you're too good to answer my questions? Of course he is. We Illithid are superior to your kind in every way, and I am in the business of selling thralls, and I will not allow you to, sorry. I'm in the business of selling thralls, so I will allow you to bid in the auction, but I will not treat one as an equal. Alright. Tell me about this thrall. Human female, the pits. Yes, we got that bit there. Let's start the bidding. We shall now begin the bidding. One fine human female specimen. I will give 1,000 gold. I will offer 130. Once the rivals notice you seem quite eager to increase your bidding, you must see something worthwhile. I offer 1,500. Auctioneer? 2,000. I give 2,000. It drops out. I'll go 250. 280. I'll intimidate him. Surprisingly, your threat seems to have intimidated your competition. He considers briefly and then shakes his head. Alright. It looks like we have no more bids. The thrall is yours at the price of 3,000 gold. She approaches. Hello there. Whatever spell is keeping this woman's mind enthralled is now broken. Obviously, the Illithid consider her to be your problem. She glares at you defiantly. So you're the one who brought me. What do you plan to do with me? Send me to the pits to fight for your amusement? She spits at your feet. You disgust me. No. I'm just going to give you your freedom. That's right. Turn me loose in the Underdark, naked and defenseless, so you can enjoy watching me die. I don't think so. It's not like I make it out of the city alive anyway. And you realize she's right. She knows she's no longer a thrall. The Mind Thralls will read her thoughts and kill her. If you want to help her, you'll have to make her think she's still a thrall. You have to deliver a message to one of my allies, thrall. Deliver a message? How do I know you won't just run off? How do I... Do you know I won't just run... Wait, you've cast some kind of spell binding me, haven't you? Lie. If you disobey, you suffer horrible pain. She nods her head in acceptance. I should have known. Give me your message. Fake message in the direction to find the seer. She takes your message and leaves, not realizing that the only way to get her to safety out of the next time you go back to the seer camp, you can tell her the truth. Awesome. There she goes. Wrong way, you crazy bitch. Oh. She has magic teleportation powers. Alright. Stairs to the slave pens. Ah, yeah, it's the merchant's compound. This is the entrance to the Elder Concord, the sanctum of the Elder Brain. You are not allowed here, sir. Go back to the center of town with the other thrall races. I wish to speak to the Elder Brain. Can't get through the helm. None of the thrall races can speak with the Elder Brain. Tell me your business and I'll relay the message. I come to speak about the Valsharess. Illithid goes into a brief mental trance, and you realize it's communicating telepathically with another entity. It gives a surprised start, and the communication abruptly ends. The Elder Brain says you are to be given access to the Elder Concord, but you cannot enter while you wear the helmets. I'm not removing my helm. Then you will not be allowed to enter the Concord. I'll come back later. Alright. I might try it. Let me just have a look around here first. I'll check out the slave pits and everything.
That be some kind of fighting place? Who they gets to fight in there? Deacon wonders.
Yeah, anyone, really. Mind Flayer, consciousness brushes, Welcome to the fighting pits of Vazokmur. Have you come to place a wager on the next fight? It can be quite profitable for those who have the ability to correctly pick the thrall in combat. The fights themselves are entertaining. They have much more enjoyable if you place a wager on one of the combatants. Can I join the fighting pits? The fighting pits are for thralls in the service of a master. To even consider joining them is a sign of your inherent weakness. Even though you are one of the human race, you are not a thrall. You cannot enter the fighting pits, not unless you allow yourself to become a mindless thrall to one of the Illithid. I think I'll pass. He laughs in your mind. I suspected as much. For some reason, you're kind of reluctant to become thralls to serve the Illithid. I have an idea. If I go into the slave pits, maybe I can find like someone to to think that I can pretend that I've been taken over to get into the fighting pits just to free the slaves. This is the Illithid chambers. Nope, wrong area. I don't want to go there. That sounds dangerous. Oh, actually, hang on. Maybe Artur will do it. Questions? Do anything about the drow called the Vel'Sharess? I didn't know this drow you have mentioned, though my knowledge is far from absolute. Perhaps the Elder Brain. Yes. Why will you trade with me? Others won't. Yeah, okay, so I can't convince him to sort of try to work out if we can run a scam on the on the mind flays. I mean, it's kind of stupid trying to do that with a race that can read mind, but you know, you gotta try some fun stuff. The Warden.
Boss?
Yes, Deacon?
Nothing. Forget Deacon says anything.
No, go ahead. What do you want to say?
No, it's okay. Deacon.
Come on, tell me, Deacon.
No.
Come on, Deacon, talk to me.
Okay, boss. Deacon got to go to the bathroom while we stuff.
All right, sure, go ahead.
Yeah?
You aren't allowed in here. No one but the preparers could see the thralls that were marked for the pits. Who are you and what is this place? I use the holding pens, and I'm the warden in charge. Thralls marked for the pits are held here until the preppers come for them. I watch over the thralls until the preppers come. What do you mean by the preppers? The preppers are among the most privileged of the Illithid. Before a thrall can be sent into the pits, the preppers have to modify them. The thrall's minds are torn down, their very identity stripped away until all that remains is a primitive animal, and makes for a more interesting combat in the pits. I won't go into the grisly details for what the preppers do to modify a thrall brain for the pits, but let's just say the preppers come out a lot less hungry when they go in. Jeez. You're not a thrall. Why do you serve them? Well, first off, I never have to worry about them tentacles getting inside my skull. Seems my brain's a bit diseased. They don't want any part of it. Second off, they don't mind if I borrow a thrall here and there. The thralls don't seem to mind either. At least they never complain. Maybe because their brains are mush.
Ugh, gross. Deacon thinks she's not a nice man.
You know, the preppers let me watch when they go to work on a new thrall. Most folks get squeamish when those tentacles burrow into the skull. But I just like to sit back and enjoy the show. But I never seen them feed on a kobold brain before. Maybe there's not enough there to bother.
Sounds like you've got a good setup here.
That's why I enjoy my job so much. That's why the Illithid trust me to watch over the thralls marked for the pits. They know I won't betray the preppers. Yeah, I'll be going now. If you want to watch the pit fights, go speak to the pit boss in the center of town. All right. There be bones. Alright, I think I've had enough of this place. I think we're just going to go... I think we're just going to go to Murder Town at this stage. I think you need to die now. Faster one, eh? My master will enjoy your aunt. He wants to be made to thrall. Yeah, here we go. Fuck you. Fuck you, brain dog.
Hello.
Who's to go through the pits come back changed, their minds destroyed.
met.
How do we turn to a mindless thrall?
Hello there.
Yeah, look, I've let you guys go.
Yes.
Ah, there you go. The drow thrall steps in to greet you. Where's the warden? Who are you? He's dead? I killed him. A gleam of wild hope appears in his eye. Dead? I am Argos, leader of these thralls. You here to set us free, or do you serve the Illithid? I'm here to free you. Reaches out and clasps your. Thank you, my friend. I never thought so much of services, but I was wrong. He turned to the other thralls. Our revolt begins now. Come, my brothers, we will fight our way to freedom, or die in the attempt. The blood of the Illithid will flow in the streets. Wait. If you escape now, the whole city will go hostile. Why would you have what would you have me do? Stay here and become a mindless thrall in the service of the Illithid? No, I won't lose the chance for freedom. Just wait a bit until I get to the Elder Brain, okay? So you want to reach the Elder Brain. I can see how that would be difficult if the entire city was on alert. But if we don't lose our chance at freedom, why should we delay our escape? Consider it payback for me freeing you. We do owe you something for freeing us. There's a grumbling from the other thralls, but they stop short as he holds up his hand. We'll wait for now. We will try to give you time to reach the Elder Brain before we make a violent bid for freedom. But we will not wait forever. We have to strike before the Illithid discover the warden is dead. If you take too long, we will take matters into our own hands. Alright. Cool, so... let's go check out the other cells as while we're here. Ah. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Magic man.
Once again, you have summoned me. Of course.
I have shit to sell you. Okay. Oh, I've cleaned out their armory, although that might be a problem for the, That's taken all the weapons away from the revolution. Ooh, ah. Oh. Well, that magic all went down like a sack of shit. Alright. What we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna pop the helmet back on. Go upstairs and see if the Illithids are really angry at me.
Okay, they haven't noticed my little bit of fun I've had down with their slaves, which is good. Now, if... Fuck, let's see what happens, actually. Let's see how this works. Here's my helm. Move to the central pad. It will transmute you... Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, that's cool. Alright, let me put my other helmet back on then. You sense a strange alien presence in your head. The memories and knowledge of 1,000 minds folds through you, but nearly overwhelming you. You imagine shifts of change. Images shift and change as the alien presence explores your own mind, seeking a better way to communicate, a way to focus the multiple consciousnesses to deal with a single entity. You feel a powerful presence in your thoughts, its words echoing as if spoken. You have been given access to the inner sanctum, a rare privilege. Sorry, hang on. I've got it. The big brains from Futurama. You have been given access to the inner sanctum, a rare privilege for a thrall. We can see many of your thoughts, thrall. We see you are an enemy of the Valkyries, and you know the Illithid are her allies. Is that why you have come to the overmind of Zvrakmir? Yes, I want you to withdraw your support. Zvrakmir is only a small part of the larger whole. Throughout the Underdark, the overminds of many Illithid pods have pledged allegiance to the Valkyries. We overminds now act as one Elder Concord. Only a consciousness of all overminds linked through the Elder Concord can enter our alliance with the Valkyries. Can you convince the Elder Concord to abandon the Valkyries? A thrall could never convince the Elder Concord, but we of the Zvrakmir Overmind could sway the Concord to abandon the Valkyries. The Illithids detest the drow. They are fit only to serve as thralls, yet we have been forced to follow the Valkyries and her army of dark elves despite our hatred of them. We Illithid only follow the Valkyries because many of our pods are not strong enough to stand against her. If you give us power to oppose her, we could withdraw our support. And how am I supposed to do that? We once captured a thrall from a strange village here in the Underdark. The village was made up of a winged elf from the surface, though they now live below the earth. From the thrall mine, we learned of a powerful artifact, a magic mirror, that the winged elves used to spy on their enemies. An artifact would give us the power to stand against the Valkyries. If you deliver the mirror, we of the Zvrakmir Overmind will convince the Elder Concord to abandon the Valkyries. Alright. Why should I help you guys become more powerful? You must look at this logically. Your enemy is the Valkyries. By making us stronger, we can oppose her will. This will make her weaker. You have few options, thrall. If you wish to stop the Illithid from joining the Valkyries, you will bring the mirror to we of the Zvrakmir Overmind. Alright. And what's in it for me? If you deliver the mirror, we will... Yes, alright. I'll be back after I get the mirror. When you return, the guards will give you access to our inner sanctum once more. Once you have delivered the mirror, we will convince the Elder Concord to abandon the Valkyries. I'm not going to mention the revolt. We, the Overmind of the Zvrakmir, await your return. Oh, jeez.
This day is your last.
Fish. Oh, hang on. There's more stuff up here. Well, I hope the slaves all got out okay. So where the hell are we heading? I gotta find a place where winged elves once lived. And get a mirror? Ooh.
Our surfacer has grown to be a considerable problem. Why is it that you have not done as I have commanded, Mephistopheles?
'Cause he's a bitch.
Why does the surfacer yet live?
It is as I have already spoken, great Valcheress.
No, I will not believe it. I will not have it. I have bound you, foul devil, and you will do as I say.
I cannot do what is beyond my power, great Valcheress.
So you say. If you are attempting to elude me, Mephistopheles, I will discover it. You are mine to command.
I am, as you say, yours to command.
This surfacer has proven elusive, too difficult to eliminate. Perhaps there is something to what you say. Perhaps there is more here than meets the eye.
My name is Optimus
You,
Prime.
male, send for my commanders. I desire their presence now.
He saluted with his sword.
I will gather all my remaining forces if I must. The rebels must be dealt with, and the surfacer will hide from me no longer.
Oh, yeah. That's a heavy metal album cover if I ever saw one. Oh, they gave me back my helm of shielding. That's why I wasn't having any trouble. That's why I was having trouble, sorry. Alright, so my guess is... See, the north tunnels, I've already been to the west tunnels, the south tunnels. I guess here? Alright. Ooh, who's here? A corpse. Ooh! A lot of meat. More nymph cloaks, good lord. Yeah, Deacon, you carry these things. I have a feeling we might need that meat like we did back when we were dealing with the big monster at the end of the last campaign. Is that it? Really? This object cannot be brought back from the dead. Okay, fine. Ah. Ground gives way, we fall into a sinkhole.
All you
You followers of Ilastrae are doomed. The armies of the Valchores will crush you all. Soon you will feel... Wait, what's that sound? Now! I'll dig, now!
That is so good. Whoa. Where is the gelatinous cube? Oh, there it is. That has got to be one of my favorite moments of all time in this game. Just the cube slowly creeping up on the guy. Lesser Amulet of the Master. Poor guy. That was a pretty awesome effect, though, turning him completely. Another gelatinous cube. For you.
Take that.
So cool. I never even really imagined what a gelatinous cube would look like animated. Ooh, bones. Ooh. A platinum helmet. Nice. Ah, natural drain. Okay, I will leap into the hole. Ah. Very good. Alright, so... Excellent. So it wasn't that way. Alright. Alright, so let me just shrink this down a little bit. So... It's not in the south tunnels, it's not in there, it's not in there, it's not through that little bit there, and it's not in the west tunnels, and that's back to... I guess we could go back to... Speak to the...
Well met.
I greet you.
Oh, that's a shame. Ah, there's the freed thrall.
Hello.
You recognize this woman as the thrall. You helped her escape from the Illithid city. Obviously, she managed to deliver your message to the seer. She smiles as you approach. Aurora, I'm glad you're here. It gives me a chance to thank you. If you hadn't sent me to deliver the message, I would never... I'd still be a thrall of the Illithid. Once the Valchores is defeated and the seer has promised to send scouts to lead me back to the surface, this wouldn't have been possible without you. Thank you. You're welcome.
Greetings.
The drow.
So now you know everything. The Valsharess, who we are, why we're here, all of it. What we're doing here is very important.
So I'm doing what I must for the good of all. Truly, those words don't come from the Gears house. Now, look, I was going to do it anyway. I haven't seen any proof of it yet. And perhaps the seer was correct after all. I suppose we shall see.
Is there something else you need from me?
No. Oh, hey.
Hi!
Whoa.
I trust all goes well. Have you any news to report?
I
Have you made
helped.
any progress in your efforts to weaken the Valsharess and her followers?
Ah, yes, here we go. I have destroyed the source of the Valsharess's undead hosts. Yes, the angelic creature that has joined our ranks has already told us of the tale. Well done, you have struck a blow. I helped Zissa seize control of that. I must assume... Why would we do this? She would have betrayed us to the Valsharess. Yes, you are probably right. She was desperately trying to cling to power. If she had the opportunity to bow before the Valsharess lived, she would. Perhaps your actions here will be for the greater good. I just hope that the seer shows us more loyalty than she showed her own mother. I killed the Beholder Tyrant, so they won't be helping them now. Excellent work, Aurora. Beholders are formidable foes. If the Valsharess has been denied their aid, then she has been severely weakened. I haven't destroyed the Overmind yet. Yes, I know. Give us some healing, thanks.
I trust all go.
No, alright.
The seer believes you are the prophetical savior, our only hope of defeating the Valsharess.
Well, that's a bloke.
I, however, do not believe in prophecies. Still, you are obviously capable in your own right, and we need all the help we can get if we're to win this war. So I'm willing to take a chance.
Well, you said you could help me against the Valsharess. Recently, I've heard tales from strange islands nearby. Based on the legends, there may be something in these islands that could help. Ah, tell me about these islands. They say there's an island inhabited by powerful golems. These would be particularly useful against the Valsharess and her army. Also heard of strange settlements appearing overnight on a previously deserted isle. Sounds like the work of a powerful artifact. One we might be able to make use of ourselves. Alright. Alright, so okay, golems on an island, a strange island town. Alright. Can I give liver... Oh, okay. I can't actually give you your stick. Guess I'm gonna go to the port? The docks. Here we go. Yes, Deekin.
Deekin realized that there are water underground, even deep, deep caves where all boss leave got lots of water. But if Drow got ships, then you think that ships, maybe if Drow got ships, that means there's a whole sea in here?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
You guys fit a whole ocean underground? How big of a cave would you need?
Enough. I didn't think it works quite like that, Deekin.
Do you remember reading books that there are a whole race that live underwater in Underdark? Fishmen with big lips and giant squid with brains that blow up your head.
Yeah, we met them.
Now they sail without stars in the wind and stuff. You cannot travel on any ship yet.
Since when is an adventure supposed to be safe, Deacon?
Maybe you're right, boss. Deacon not thinks about it that way. Deacon's stomach is not sure degrees, though.
He's afraid of the water. There you go. Ooh. It's Darth Vader. figure before you is completely covered in a heavy robe. You try to peer into the shadows of the hood, but you're unable to pierce the blackness. It speaks with a gurgling hiss.
I am Cavalis of the Dark River. I alone can navigate its treacherous currents. All others will be swept away or dragged down beneath its murky depths. I've been waiting for you.
Valen said you could help me against the Valsharess.
I hear the Dark River's voice. It whispers secrets like the dying gurgles of a drowning man. I know why you have come. You seek to destroy the Valsharess. Her death is your release. I can help you with this. I know the secrets of the islands. The Dark River whispers them to me when I glide across her waters. Alright, tell me about these islands. The islands of the Dark River are places of secrets. Places of power and danger. In these places, you might find something to aid you against the Valsharess and her great army. But though there are many tiny islands, there are two of particular note. The Isle of the Maker, and an island that is now home to a strange town that appeared from nowhere.
Tell me about the strange town.
For many centuries, that island was deserted, and suddenly a small settlement appeared overnight. But this is no ordinary Underdark city. The creatures there are from the surface. They're cousins of the drow, elves, you services call them, but they have wings. Such creatures are not normally found down here. They avoid contact with me, though they may speak with you. But there is something else on the island as well. Something magical. I can feel its power as my boat floats by the shores, though the exact nature is hidden from me. I suspect this magic is the source of the town's strange appearance. If you could harness such power, you could use it against the Valsharess. And tell me about the Maker. The Isle of the Maker is the home of an ancient Durgar sorcerer. The Maker has not been seen for many centuries, yet his creation, the golems, still wander the island. If you could find the Maker, you might convince him to lend his golems to your cause. Or if the Maker is no more, you could find a way to control his creations. More than this, I cannot tell you, as I have never actually landed on the Isle of the Maker. It is a Durgar island, and I am not welcome there. Alright. I need passage. Then I alone can take you. No other guide can safely navigate to the Dark River. Take me to the strange town. Ooh. Okay. Thanks, dude. Welcome.
Nope, I'll be going. As you walk away, you can feel its hidden eyes watching you from beneath the shadows of its robe. Alright. Deekin. Where's Deekin? Ah, there you are, dude. Alright, awesome. Where's the door? There it is.
Nothing else for it now! Attack!
Uh-oh.
Ah, that's it for you! Take that!
Time to get what's coming to you! Time to get... Time to get what's coming to you! Alright, you've had it now! The blood of our enemies can't appease vengeance! Vengeance! Time to get this over with!
I'm now curious about whether or not this place actually exists or whether it was just a trap to lure me here.
And Deacon Fall, the running hero once more. Run, 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 run. Never walking, always running. One day we ride, maybe?
Maybe, Deacon, if they ever give us anything to ride.
Well met.
Two winged elves approach you. They move as if in a slight daze, and you notice their wings are molted and ragged, most likely the result of time spent beneath the cold, dark earth. The male nods in greeting, his wings rustling slightly. Welcome to Shiore Fell, stranger. I am Scar, and this is Neru. Despite his pleasant words, there's no joy in his voice. The female chimes in, her own voice echoing the sorrow etched into her face. You're welcome here, stranger. I'm sure you'll find our time quite beautiful despite its troubles. What do you mean, the drow? He laughs as though he's grim. The drow are not the cause of our troubles, not directly. In truth, we're quite fond of our dark cousins. And we have welcomed the drow here, just as we have welcomed you. We are all free in our beautiful town. Something but a cold, damp cave. Scar gets a strange expression on his face, as if your words are stirring up thoughts and memories he can't quite grasp. He shakes his head, dispelling the strange stupor. Once we lived in the high mountains, soaring among the clouds and gleaming spires of our glorious city, but now we live here underground, cold, damp, dank. Far better, don't you think? No! Only a fool wants to flee and touch the... What the fuck? It's obvious from his words that at some level he believes what he's saying, but it's also clear that something's very wrong. Is there something you're not telling me? What an odd thing to say. Those drow asked the same question when they first arrived. No, we're here because our queen brought us here. Where can I find your queen? Queen Sheorai once dwelt in a castle, but she's since abandoned it. Now she lives in a secluded cave to the east here. You can go there past the library. Why did she leave the palace? I don't know. She must have wanted to be alone, I guess. It's too bad. If she had stayed, maybe the Driders wouldn't have moved in. The Driders? Yes, Driders, those hideous, horrible monsters. The half-drow, half-spider, the creatures stalk the streets looking for elves to feed on. They tend to stay near the palace, though. They sometimes venture out in search for food. More than a few of my friends have been devoured. Well, why do you keep staying here? Oh, we'd never leave here. The very notion is, well, it just cannot be. It's like we told the drow who came through. We have to stay in our city. Alright. I'm going. Farewell, and please enjoy your stay here. And if you run into those nice drow who were here before, tell them I hope to find whatever it is they're looking for. Yeah, so these guys are all bloody mind-controlled. Yes, Deacon.
Deacon thinks he remembers Legend of Lost City. He reads a book with an old master.
Okay, tell me about it.
Well, this part of the Val City. They're winged elves, so the book says. Deacon never sees any elf that got wings since he leaves the cave, so maybe the book don't tell the truth. The city was high up in the mountains and everybody happy. Then one day, poof, everything disappeared. Nobody know where, but legend says it go to the darkest depths, which is here.
So why send the city here?
Deacon not know. The legend not mention exactly where city got sent. Exactly, and that's it's just that it go from the mountain height to the darkest depths. I thought the story was just guessing.
Anything interesting about the tale that you recall?
Maybe it be a curse, or a wizard, or a queen, or maybe be a different story. Deacon can't quite remember. Just remembers the poof and everything disappear.
Okay. Let's go and see for ourselves, shall we?
Deacon always loved facts.
You go...
So ready for adventure, boss.
Oh, a winged elf
Well
merchant.
met.
Yes, show me your inventory. And frowns on your approach. Oh, what's this? Another customer? I hate dealing with customers, but I guess the only way I'll get rid of all my inventory. You're a merchant? I'm Gillian. I'm the shopkeeper of this town. Everyone who wants something comes to me to talk about it. Alright. Let's see what you've got for sale. What do you think? My inventory just sitting nearby to show potential customers? Why would I do that? Nah, my inventories are scattered all over the place. Better that way. It's a real pain for me for a while back when I used to have a lot of stock, but I've managed to get rid of about everything else. So now it's almost gone. That's the way I like things. I want to make a deal for your mirror shard. Okay. In fact, the only thing I have left is a single piece of broken mirror, and it's not worth much, hardly anything at all, to be honest. That's why it's so hard to get rid of. Another customer, another sale. Why do I put up with this? I can't wait till my inventory's gone. Alright, here's the deal. Just give me something worth less than this piece of broken glass, and I'll give you the mirror. So you want something worth less? I've got this cursed piece of gold I can give you. Curse, you say? So I don't believe you. I think you're trying to swindle me. Well, it's not gonna work. You have to come up with something better. Alright, what's worth less than a piece of broken glass? Oh, therein lies the problem. Hardly anything is worth less than a bit of broken glass. A rusty cup? Nah. No, I can hold water and wine. A handful of dirt? No, you can grow a plant with that. How about your life? So if you kill me, then you're throwing away your chance to find the piece. But I think you're just crazy enough to do it anyway. I'm not willing to die over this, so you win. I'll tell you where to find the mirror shard. I don't know exactly where I hid it, but there's compass here. I can help you find it. Just activate it and you'll get a flash the closer you are to the shard. Faster it will flash. Use the compass as your guide and move around slowly. Once you're close enough to the mirror shard, you'll find it. Now we've concluded our business. I truly don't have anything of value left to trade. I don't need you anymore, so yeah, you can leave now. Alright then. Goodbye. Yeah, goodbye. Yeah. Goes back to what he was doing before. So it's almost like there's a spell on everyone that is making them do the opposite of what they really want. Whoa. Damn! Alright, well, let's not go down that way then. What's this place? Ah, the library.
I greet you.
He said, hold on just a second. You can't go in there. This is the library. This library is a pub. Yeah, everything, they're all reversed. It doesn't make any sense. Yes, it does seem a bit illogical, doesn't it? Suddenly a spasm of pain grips him, and when he shakes his head a moment, the lucidity is gone. My name is Uther. I have a job here. This is my library. I have to keep people out. I have to protect them from the dangers inside. I have to make sure my wife doesn't hurt them. What's so bad about your wife? Oh, she lost her mind. She's insane, and she's become a monster, a terrible, deadly creature whose very gaze can turn a man to stone. Oh, she's a Medusa? Before we came to this place, she was a librarian, the most beautiful of all the Avero. She loved her books, and she loved me, but something transformed her into a foul Medusa. I know there's some kind of curse on her and everyone in Strange Town, but I can't... Oh, it hurts to think of such things. All I know is that before we came here, my only goal in life was to protect my beautiful Quathala. Now my sole purpose is to protect others from her and her madness. I know the Medusa deserves only death, but I spoke to her after she changed, and inside she's still the woman I love, though the change stripped her of her sanity. You spoke to her? How? That's a trick. My wife became a mad Medusa, and her makeup was transformed into a potion that allowed me to safely gaze upon her. There's a powerful magic at work here, magic that likes to twist and taunt us. His words cut off and double over in pain a second and compose himself again. In the room to the south side of the library, the room I once shared with my wife, there's a potion that allows you to look upon her without fear of being turned to stone. But the effect is temporary, and the potion is almost gone. That's why I stay out here. That and the fact that Quathala has lost much of her sanity. It isn't safe. Alright. How did they end up down here? I don't know. It just happens. Instant flash. We were ripped from the lofty heights of our mountain homes and cast down here into the darkness. I could bear it easily enough if that was all that happened, but the magic that brought us here also transformed my wife into, yeah, Medusa. Alright. So can I just go in here?
Oh, what big mess! It takes someone forever to clean up all this. Deacon hope that... Huzzah!
Hang on, I don't want to kill her, do I?
To the outsiders.
Medusa turns to face you, seemingly oblivious to the fact that you are now immune to her gaze. She shakes her head to give a little hiss, though it isn't entirely unfriendly.
Hello and welcome to the library. My name is Quinthala. I'm in charge here. I'm sorry, but as you can see, the books can't be checked out right now. You have to burn them. Why are you burning the books? What else would you do with them? I'm a librarian after all. Burning books is part of the job, although it wasn't always this way. I used to do something else with them, I think. I don't have a choice. I don't want to burn these books, but I have to. Ask you some questions. Don't be absurd. I'm a librarian. Don't waste my time giving out information and answering people's questions. These books won't burn themselves. How did you end up as librarian? Please, I wasn't always like this. I didn't used to be a monster. I used to be beautiful, the most beautiful of all the Avari. I had a husband who loved me, but that was long ago. It almost seems like a dream now. My husband has fled, and all I have left is my books. That's why I have to burn them. Is there anything I can do to help? No, I don't think anyone can help me. I know what I've become, and I've seen my own reflection in a mirror shard. I thought I could turn myself to stone, but it didn't work. Maybe because the mirror is broken, I don't know. Now I keep the shard with me to remind me of what I've become. It seems a bit... oh, geez, okay. Maybe you should give me the mirror shard. I'm not going to give you my mirror shard. It isn't worth much, but it doesn't have some sentimental value to me. Maybe we could play a game for it. Ooh, what kind of game? I missed the back and forth of witty conversation and intellectual simulation that two minds in competition. I propose we play a game of riddles. If you win, I'll give you the mirror shard. And if I lose, then you don't get the mirror shard, of course. Now, I have a vast store of knowledge, so it wouldn't be fair for you to ask me riddles. I know all the answers. So I'll begin asking you some riddles. You can answer my riddle, you win. Simple enough? Yes? Let's begin. Alright, go for it. I'll start. Something simple. The riddle, forget the darkness. Look to me for light. Burning blazing, I'm always bright. What's the answer? The sun? Good answer, boss. Good answer. You're so smart. Yeah, you got to be right.
No. Okay. Of course. Opposites. Opposites. Alright. Let me try another riddle.
You didn't do so well with the mud riddle, but maybe you have a better luck with this one.
Alright. Color and hue of endless blue. Lava. Ooh, and I leveled up. Her eyes... Yes, that's right. I didn't think you would figure it out. Very well. Here's the mirror shard as promised. I enjoyed a little game. It was a fun diversion. Now, please excuse me. I have to get back to burning these books. Busy. It's a lot to be a librarian. Oh, yes, she has burnt the books. It's worth less than nothing. Right. I'm curious. Maybe do I have to get all the shards? Come on, Deacon.
I greet you.
I spoke with your wife. Back again. Look, my job is just to warn people about going into the library, and I've already warned you about my wife, and I don't want you to tangle with her. I've already spoken to her. Yes, you spoke with her, and you can see she's plainly mad, but don't hurt her, I beg you. She wasn't always like this, and maybe someday, if the nightmare ends, then maybe we'll be together again. Don't worry. Things will be better someday. Hope you're right, I really do. I'll be going now. It's probably for the best. Goodbye. Come along, Deacon. We have a level up to do. Yep, I'm maxed out on my spells. All good. Alright.
Well, well, have a look at this.
Okay, so there are multiple shard bits. Alright. So I'm guessing other people have got bits of this mirror. Alright, so now we've got this ambush to deal with. Here we go. There's a way. Nope, I've got to run right to the end in order to get up. Bugger. Alright. Let's have a sit. Charge!
Time to get what's coming to you!
Huzzah! 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 He smites his enemy!
God, I love Deacon. I will have him destroy you.
That's it for you! Take that!
Deacon, no, dude. I got you, man.
The tragedy!
God damn it. Yeah, you better run. Up you get, Deacon.
Sometimes Deacon wonder if he not spends more time dead than alive. What Deacon doing wrong?
Don't worry about it, Deacon. You're doing fine.
Oh, that's good to know. Deacon was beginning to get worried.
He slides up next to you and looks, so you want Deacon to come along with you again? Absolutely, let's go.
Yay, onwards and forwards.
The castle. Fucking Driders! Ooh. He Spider-Man out of here.
That's it for you. Take that.
It's the friendly neighborhood Drider-Man. Oh yeah, Drider-Man. Drider-Man, Drider-Man, does whatever a Drider can. Half a man, half a spider. That's because he is a Drider. Look out! There is the Drider-Man. Hold still. There we go. Ooh, a +4 dagger for you, Deacon. A risk taker, usable only by an assassin. Ah, man. Geez, +8 and a haste. Damn, that's an awesome looking dagger. Asante was once a demon worshipped by the Kuatoa until the tribe that worshipped him was slaughtered and the demon was captured by a powerful drow wizard. The demon is said to reside in this weapon which was made from the wizard for the wizard's pet, a Drider named Harasha. When the wizard clan was destroyed by a rival family, the weapon was lost in an earthquake and engulfed with the wizard's home. Whoa! That's a cool weapon. Can I use it? I can.
Ah, that's it for you. Take that.
This is a far better weapon than what I was using before with the crossbow. To the throne room.
Have at thee!
Ah, what a spectacular boss fight arena we have. The Fool.
Greetings.
A strange winged elf shuffles forward, greeting you. His wings are stunted and his body shrunken and bent. He wears a colourful, badly stained outfit of a court jester. However, though dressed like a capering buffoon, his face lacks the slack-jawed expression of one would expect in a monarch's fool. His eyes seem to have endless depth to them.
I was wondering when you were going to arrive. No doubt you found our town strange and confusing. Now that you're here, I hope I can clear everything up for you.
Yeah. Who are you and how do you know my name? My name is Illithid. I used to be a simple-minded man who danced to amuse the queen, but I've become an all-knowing, all-wise ever since we were pulled through the mirror. Ah. How did you become all-knowing? When our city was up in the Lost Peaks, the queen possessed a magical mirror. With it she could keep watch on those with great power. She could see what they were doing and planning. She used the mirror to keep our kingdom safe, to make sure nobody could ever move against us without our knowledge. She never realized the dangers of the mirror. The mirror took hold of her mind, part of the curse, which was part of its curse. She wanted to spy on everyone, including the archmage Halaster. Halaster sensed her spell of scrying and attacked her with a powerful counter-magic.
Oh, we know about Halaster and what he does to people who get him mad, don't we, boss?
He turned the mirror against us, our city, the castle, the temple, the library. Was wrenched through the mirror, ripped out of our mountain perch, and cast down here into the darkness. Everybody pulled through the mirror was twisted into the opposite of their true self. The queen abandoned her throne, the fool became all-knowing, the mirror itself shattered, trapping us here. Alright, so what happens if the mirror is fixed? If the mirror is repaired, everything will revert back to normal and will be transported back to the Lost Peak. She will reclaim her throne, and all will be as it should be. I have the mirror frame, but I cannot leave the throne room to gather the pieces. Before it was forbidden for me to be in here unless she was with me. Now I cannot leave unless she's here. I need someone to bring me 5 missing pieces of the mirror so I can repair it. If you do this, I will give you the mirror. It could be a valuable tool against the Val'Sharess. Alright. I have a mirror shard here. Where do I find the other pieces? There are 5 missing pieces from the mirror, but the curse hides the location from me still. I understand how the magic works, and I know where they're most likely to be. Alright. Okay, so I gotta write this down. Alright, those are the 3 locations of the 3 mirror shards that I need to find. So tell me about the temple. Located on the west edge of town, was once a shrine to Arande Fea, the goddess of air and birds. The priest Lothmir is a man devoted to healing others and easing their pain. Now he's become a sadistic follower of Talona, mistress of poison and pestilence. He's very dangerous and completely evil. Be careful in all your dealings with him. Tell me about the Wizard's Tower. Located to the north end of town was once a dwelling of the mage Peter, but although he has left the tower, is still a place of dangerous traps and creatures. And the Queen. She's kind and devoted monarch who cared more of people than she did for her own well-being. Of course, that's all changed. She's a reclusive hermit, caring nothing for the plight of her people. She now lives in a cave to the southeast of town past the library. Alright, I'll be going. Goodbye, Aurora. Come speak to me if you need any help on your quest and find the missing shards. Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking there had to be something to do with the mirror. The fact that everyone was acting in the opposite of what their like the opposite of what they're supposed to be. Clever, though. Okay, cool. So there's the temple. Let's go there, since it's the closest location. Ah, hello there.
Hello there.
You suddenly feel weak and nauseous as your body is gripped with raging fever. The priest studies you with a calculating eye as if analyzing a strange affliction that's come over you. You've been touched by Talona, my child. No doubt you feel the fever raging inside you. The goddess of disease and poison has laid her hands on you. I'm immune to disease, you bitch! Who are you and what are you talking about? My name is Lothmir, the Rotting. Once I served Arede Fea, the Winged Lady. Now I bow to the Mistress of Poison. As you can see, I have converted this temple to honor the new patron. Talona has chosen you for a trial. She has infected you with a burning essence. The only way to be free of it is to prove yourself worthy. And how? You must prove yourself in combat. If you are strong enough to survive a battle while infected, then you're worthy of life. Alright. And if you win out, if you survive the challenge, the sickness will be lifted from you, and the fight not normally difficult, but they become much harder with disease in your body. Few survive the trial. You may surprise me. I'm looking forward to watching you in the arena. Alright, whatever. You have little choice. If you do not fight, the illness will destroy you, but I sense your reluctance, and I want you to be fully committed to battle, so I'll offer you something more. If you survive, I'll also give you this magical mirror shard. I accept the challenge. Behind me is the arena. Alright, for fuck's sake. But let's just see. I doubt this is going to work, but let's find out if it does. Nope. Alright, fine. I see why Delona chose to test you. Are very strong, even wrapped with illness. Your journey has only begun. You must enter the trial arena. Oh, for fuck's sake. That wasn't part of the deal. Do we choose what illness and disease will plague us? Do we choose how many stages? Alright, fuck you. Careful, boss. This guy's not playing fair. Alright. You piece of shit. I see now has chose you. How many sages are there? Depends on the strength of the individual to the challenge. You must be pushed to your very limits. Alright, fine. Let's get going. Chain number 3. I confess, I don't expect you to survive this far. The fever that grips you is enough to kill most, yet you have survived both fever and battle. Is this a game that I can really win? So are you saying you don't trust me? Do you think I am lying? Am I slowly poisoning you so that I will become weaker and weaker until you die? As a trick? Yes! Your doubts please me. It shows the fever is attacking your mind, but I promise you this challenge is fair and it can be beaten, though not easily.
Jeez, boss, Deacon not knows you should trust this guy. He spells funny.
I cannot prove my words are true, of course. Even while you enter the next stage, your doubts and suspicions will continue to eat away at your thoughts. But as before, you have no choice. Alright. Remember this? Yeah, yes. I find out you've betrayed me, you piece of shit. Poison disease kill the unworthy, they cull the weak, they leave only the strong behind. By surviving Teluna's trial, you have proven yourself worthy of life. He bows to show respect. You have earned a revive, I promise you, the mirror shard and the cure for your affliction. This is the artifact can cleanse the spirit fever. But I hope you take a lesson from this experience as well. Pestilence and poison make us weak, but they also reveal strength. Only those who are worthy survive, while those unworthy are swept away. I'll be going now. Yes, you piece of shit. Now, what's the cure? Yep. Oh, I just realized this is the original temple design. Yeah. All temples are designed the same in this world. Alright, so we've got the library. This is the cave. Let's head for the cave. Oop, other way.
Deacon?
Never mind, Deacon. Sorry, didn't mean to speak. to trip on you. Okay, so with the temple done, we have the Wizard's Tower and the Queen in the cave to go next. The Wizard's Tower is closer, so let's go to that next.
Mrs. Own tribe?
I do, boss. Yes, Deacon.
Deacon not knows much about the drow. Does the boss know much about the drow? A little bit. You lived in the caves. You ever saw the drow before? Deacon sees one once, but Old Master eats him really quickly. He says the drow will be extra tasty. Really? Yep, Old Boss says dark meat is the best. I didn't need to know that. Deacon got a question about the drow. Well, ask away. Some books that Deacon reads when he was an Old Master say they all drow are evil and nasty, but that not be true. No. She is good, isn't she? Yeah, so some drow be exceptions. Can there be lots of exceptions, you think? What do you mean? Well, Deacon wonders about the kobold tribes he comes from. He wonders if they be evil because they kobolds, or maybe they could be good if someone shows them how. Yes. You want to show them how to be good? Well, Deacon not know. Maybe Deacon thinking that. Deacon wonders sometimes if he be the only good kobold ever. And if he is, then Deacon be lonely forever. Alright. I think there might be other good kobolds out there, but who knows? Yes, he gives a hopeful toothy grin. Yeah, he hopes you're right, boss. God, I love Deacon so much.
Hello there.
The winged elf wears the clothing of a wizard, though the wizard would be doing simply standing in the streets. Anyone's guess. He gives a warm smile and a welcoming wave. Hello there. We don't get too many visitors over here by the tower. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Pieter Trencold, the renowned archmage, or I should say former archmage. What do you mean by that? Well, I used to be obsessed with power and magic, and I burned with desire to master the arcane arts. Nothing else mattered to me. I abandoned my fellow Avril and locked myself away in this tower. Well, then the town was moved from the Lost Peaks here to the underground caverns, and something I had nothing to do with, I can assure you, and I had a revelation. What use is the most powerful spell if we're locked away for years and, What use is the most powerful spell if you're locked away for years to perfect it? I'd rather be a simple man with friends and a life than a powerful wizard in self-imposed exile. Unfortunately, my apprentice didn't see things that way. He decided to devote himself to the life I left behind, and he locked himself away in the tower. Well, I'm looking for a piece of a broken mirror. Yes, the mirror shard. Shortly after we arrived here in the Underdark, and I promise you, I know nothing about how that happened, I found a single piece of glass out here in the street. I could see it had magical properties, but I'd given up the arcane art, so I have little use for such trinkets. I gave the mirror shard to my apprentice, and he's become quite interested in such things recently. Alright. Let's go kill your apprentice. Oh yes, of course. You have things to do, I'm sure. Well, off you go then. One dead apprentice coming up.
And the mighty hero.
That's it for you.
Ready for anything. Magic
Vicious bread puddings.
God.
You breed your
Well, that was an exciting way to enter into a building. Stairs up, stairs up. Let's head up.
The light shall never fade!
Good God. The fuck? That was a penguin, right? Deekin just walks up casually to a demon. Awesome stuff. Talisman of pure evil. Ugh. That's a shame. More slides. Whoa! That was an awesome trick. Ah, good. He surrenders as he sets me on fire.
I greet you in the name of Mistra.
He throws it. I surrender. Surrender, please don't hurt me. Give me one reason why I should let you live. Just let me live and I'll give you this. Here, take it. Yeah. It's a shadow magic mirror. Very powerful, though I haven't been quite able to figure out what it does, but you can have it in exchange for my life. Alright, fine. So what happens now? I don't know. I guess you just come and go as you please now, although I don't have any control over the creatures in here, so they might still attack you. As for me, I guess I'll go back to my research unless there was something else you needed. Better come up with a better reward. But I don't have anything else. You're free to take anything you find. Alright, fine. I'll be going now. Oh, okay. I'll return to my experiments and studies. Goodbye. Yeah, you dick. Alright. Okay, right, so we gotta go to the library and then go down. Ooh, let's get up here and set an ambush for them. You're just going to drown just inside the cave ahead of you. If you act quickly, you can set up an ambush for them. They're coming out of the cave?
Have at thee!
Perish, fool!
Let's get this over with!
Time to go!
I think that was a successful ambush. She's leading again.
Yulin in death, Zahar.
Oh, look! There be somebody. You going to kill that one too, boss?
No, she's friendly. Hello.
What do you want?
The winged elf wears the clothes of a monarch, though she carries herself with a royal bearing. She fixes you with a mistrusting eye, and she spits to clear her throat. What do you want? I'm looking for a piece of a mirror. That's the mirror, that damn mirror. And she shakes her head, once more resumes the role of a bitter hermit. I suppose it's my fault. Not that I really care anymore. I use the mirror to keep watch on our enemies, to allow me to see things, to know things. It helped me rule my kingdom. But the mirror betrayed us in the end. It brought us down to the sunless world. Now we're trapped here by its power, cursed to forever live at this twisted existence. Is there anything I can do to help you? Yes, where is it now? The mirror is broken. The spell that dragged us down to the Underdark shattered the glass and shattered the pieces. I found one piece, but then I gave it away. Why would you give it away? Why not? I don't care about the mirror anymore. It's not my problem. When the drow Sabelle came to see me, oh, you motherfucker. I think she's planning to repair the mirror and give it to her mistress, the Val-Sharesh. She's probably out searching the town right now, looking for the missing shards. Alright. It seems like you're trying to stir up trouble between me and the drow. Your trouble with the drow has nothing to do with me. I'll keep to myself now, and I'm just telling you what I know. Sabelle wants to fix that mirror. Maybe you should... Alright. You check the throne room of the castle. Yeah, alright. God damn it. So we gotta go all the way back to the throne. Collected all the other pieces, so she's got the final piece. So she'll be at the temple, and we're gonna have the boss fight in the boss fight room, like I thought we were. There she is. You bitch.
Talk to the fool. He'll explain what's going on.
Very well. Fool, explain things.
Between you and Sabelle, we now have all the missing pieces of the mirror. At last, this terrible curse of the Avarial will be lifted.
I'll settle this in battle, Aurora. Red Sisters will taste your blood.
Nobody talks to the boss like that, not while Deakin's around.
I've heard about you, Kobold. A walking joke, they say, but I don't find you amusing enough to let you live. Fool holds up his hand. The spell of immunity is in this room. Which will make killing each other impossible. Though, if you are both set on battle, I can lift the effects. Isn't there another way we can settle this? You're nothing but a coward. There's only one way you'll ever get the mirror shard. That's over my dead body. It seems a battle is inevitable. Before I lift the spell of protection from you both, there is something you should know. The pillars in this room have powerful magic properties. You can use against your enemy. You can use the shard you recover to unlock these properties. Whichever one of you has more pieces of the mirror will be able to use more of the pillars to aid you during the battle. Alright. Good. Let's get this fight started.
Wait, I need more time. I need more time to prepare. Hey, boss, Trowley's scared of you now. Maybe she knows you're going to kick her butt.
I'm sorry, but in life we rarely get to pick the time or place of confrontations. The battle begins now. Yeah. Oh, what?
The shard will unleash the pillar's magic to destroy.
Vengeance. Vengeance.
Whoa, she got an armored golem suit.
Only I will walk away.
Why can't I activate these fucking things?
enemies cannot be sorry.
Okay, the Pillar of Time, the Pillar of Mirroring,
I'll see you cut
Pillar of the
asunder.
Guardian. Ah, now I get the mech suit.
You breathe your last.
I am Iron Man. What's this one do? Pillar of Dispelling. This one is the Pillar of Revival. Pillar of Entrapment. I guess let's do this then.
Mayvir, your train.
Justa, Julin.
Mayvir, your train.
Loth. Tulu. Vala.
I am Iron Man. Fire Giant Strength, nice. Major electrical resistance, criticals, the final shard. And her flail, Flame Lash. Alright, I have the mirror.
I hope once Shiori is restored, she leaves the blood here in the throne room to remind her people of the folly of war.
Indeed. But such concerns are not mine. Once I restore the mirror, I will again be nothing more than a dancing fool. So what happens now? Now that the shards have all been collected here in the throne room, I can begin the incantation to repair the mirror. Thank you, Aurora Borealis. And the Avariel are forever in debt to you.
I bid you greetings.
Shiori stands before you in all her royal glory, the Varial Queen restored to her former grandeur. At her side, the fool, a vacant smile on his face, and she gives you a warm smile.
I must thank you for what you have done. You've restored the mirror and broken the spell that bound us here. My city has been returned to its rightful place among the mountains of the Lost Peaks.
Hey, now you was all nice, before you was mean. Deekin liked you better this way.
A powerful mirror is not to be taken lightly. You should have seen the changes it wrought in me and my kingdom. Soon I must go there and join my people as well. It isn't safe for me here anymore. The spell that protected me from harm once again only functions in the throne room of my castle. But first I wanted to see that you were safe and to speak to you one last time, so that you might know the foul hermit you met before was not my true nature. It was a pleasure to help you, my lady. You are too kind. My people consider you earthbound races to be rather uncouth. I must tell them these fine human manners. What about the fool now? What will happen to him? Looks over at the fool, giggling and drooling on the floor. His eyes filled with her eyes fill with pity. The fool the fool is as he once was, a simple mind incapable of all but the basis of thoughts. He will never understand the gratitude we all feel towards him. Good food, a comfortable bed, these are the only things he will appreciate now, and I will make sure he only has the best. Alright, I suppose you're right. What are the needs of one man balanced against the needs of an entire kingdom? He made a great sacrifice, but he knew there was no other choice. So is some kind of reward for helping you? You already have the Shattered Mirror, a truly powerful artifact, though I would warn you to use it carefully. I would have thought that was enough. Yes, that's true. Alright. I'll be going now. Farewell, kind stranger. We, Avaro, are not usually trusting of outsiders, but you will always be welcome should you ever come to our home in the Lost Peaks.
Boss, if we visit, maybe the Wings Elves throw us a big party. Deacon likes parties. They're fun. You think they bake a cake, boss? Deacon likes cake.
As soon as you leave the cave, I will return to my people. Once again, you have my thanks. All right. Oh, dear. Well, so what have I got? I've got this mirror. Oh, look at that. The all-seeing mirror. Ooh, nice. Very, very cool. Okay, so I gotta go run this back to the hive mind, I guess. But looking at the time, I think we'll do that in the next session. So I think what we're going to end up doing is we'll run this back to the hive mind, and then once it tells its people to, once it convinces the hive group to back off, I'll betray the brain and stab the crap out of it, because I kind of think that's really the best way to go, because the Illithids are just pure evil, and I'm not giving them something that's going to allow them to be able to have the all-seeing, being able to see literally everything, because that's just a little bit too much power for them. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble host, Tim. And be sure to come back for the next session of Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights, Hordes of the Underdark. Bye!